On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Alienated.
Feeling isolated, estranged, or disconnected from others, often due to a sense of difference or lack of belonging.
Examples:
Alienated from my parents. Become alienated. The new employee felt alienated from the rest of the team as they didn't try to include him in their conversations.
Paranoia.
A mental condition characterized by delusions of persecution, unwarranted jealousy, or exaggerated self-importance, typically compounded by feelings of anxiety or irritability.
Examples:
Encourage paranoia. Suffering from paranoia. His paranoia about being followed made him constantly look over his shoulder. Sabotage. The deliberate and malicious damage, destruction, or disruption of equipment, machinery, or other property, often by someone with a particular agenda or motive, the subversion of an organization or institution by secret agents or spies. Examples: Active sabotage. Sabotage mission. The sabotage of the factory's equipment caused significant damage. Traitor. A person who betrays someone or something, such as a friend, cause, or principle, to which they had previously been loyal. A person who commits treason against their country or sovereign. Examples: Political traitor. Notorious traitor. The government branded him a traitor after he leaked classified information to the press. Confiscate. To seize, take or appropriate something by authority, often as a penalty for breaking laws or rules. Examples: Confiscate drugs. Confiscate property. The security officer had to confiscate the weapon from the suspect. Detain. To keep someone in official custody, to prevent them from leaving. Examples: Detain a terrorist. Detain for investigation. The police detained the suspect for questioning. Curfew. A regulation requiring people to be off the streets and indoors at a specified time, especially at night, typically imposed during a period of emergency or unrest. Examples: Curfew law. Teenage curfew. The city imposed a curfew to reduce crime and keep citizens safe. Proclamation. An official announcement or statement. Examples: Proclamation of innocence. Nullify a proclamation. The king made a proclamation declaring war on the neighboring country. Forbid. To order somebody not to do something, especially officially, to keep something from happening or arising. Examples: Forbid smoking in public areas. Forbid the use of chemical weapons. God forbid you should regret your marriage.
Makeshift.
Serving as a temporary substitute or solution, improvised.
Examples:
Makeshift shelter. A makeshift solution. The team set up a makeshift tent for shelter during the storm.
Fairground.
A large outdoor area or venue used for entertainment and amusement, typically including rides, games, and food concessions.
Examples:
Fairground games. Children's fairground. The annual fairground attractions drew huge crowds of visitors from all over the state.
Racetrack.
A circular or oval-shaped track or course used for racing events, typically involving horses, cars, or other vehicles.
Examples:
Oval racetrack. Motorcycle racetrack. The professional race car driver sped around the racetrack at lightning speed.
Barrack.
To provide accommodations or housing, often for military personnel or sports teams, to spur on or encourage, especially by cheers and shouts. Noun, a large building or group of buildings that provide temporary housing for soldiers or other military personnel.
Examples:
Barack room. Barack the opposing team. The soldiers were instructed to barack in the buildings until further notice.
Ensue.
To happen or follow as a result or consequence of something.
Examples:
Ensue within a few years. Predict what will ensue. A power outage ensued after the storm knocked out the electricity.
Desolate.
Deserted, barren, or lonely, causing a feeling of sadness or hopelessness.
Examples:
A desolate scene. Desolate moon. The deserted island was desolate and uninhabited.
Incarcerate.
To put or keep somebody in prison or in a place from which they cannot escape.
Examples:
Incarcerate the murderer. Incarcerate her for life. He was incarcerated for the duration of the war.
Hasty.
Done or acting with excessive speed or urgency and without sufficient thought or consideration.
Examples:
A hasty temper. Hasty commitment. The hasty conclusion drawn by the researchers resulted in flawed study findings.
Overcrowded.
Containing too many people or things in a particular space, making it cramped or uncomfortable.
Examples:
Overcrowded refugee camp. Overcrowded with passengers. The school district is facing a problem with overcrowded classrooms.
Relocate.
To move or move something or someone to a new place and build a house or a business there.
Examples:
Relocate a company. Relocate with a new job. The university relocated to campuses several miles away.
Riot.
A violent disturbance of the peace by a crowd, characterized by destruction of property, looting, arson, and attacks on individuals.
Examples:
Riot police. Riot control gas. The riots in the city have left many buildings damaged and several people injured.
Recreate.
To make something that existed previously happen or appear to exist again.
Examples:
Recreate a single country. Recreate the feeling of the 1920s. She recreated the atmosphere of the pre-war age with her stage setting.
Semblance.
The outward appearance or visible form of something, especially when it is different from the reality beneath, a vague or superficial similarity.
Examples:
Semblance of truth. Lose semblance of identity. There was no semblance of order at the chaotic protest.
Unavoidable.
Impossible to avoid or evade, inevitable.
Examples:
An unavoidable accident. Under unavoidable circumstances. There are now fears that war is unavoidable.
Determinant.
A factor, circumstance, or condition that contributes to the shaping, influencing, or determining of a particular outcome or result.
Examples:
Environmental determinant. A determinant of crop yields. One determinant of success is having a positive attitude and a strong work ethic.
Quake.
To shake or vibrate violently and for a short time.
Examples:
Quake in his boots. Quake with cold. The earth began to quake, and he knew he had to leave the building immediately.
Unconstitutional.
Not in accordance with the Constitution, equals the set of fundamental principles or established precedents of a country or state.
Examples:
Unconstitutional violation. Unconstitutional action. The law was determined to be unconstitutional by the court.
Post-war.
Relating to the period following a war, particularly World War II, characterized by the rebuilding and recovery of countries and societies.
Examples:
Post-war years. Post-war society. The post-war period was marked by economic growth and rebuilding efforts.
Resentment.
Bitterness or indignation at being treated unfairly.
Examples:
Abiding resentment. Bitter resentment. She felt resentment towards her boss for not giving her a promotion.
Multicultural.
Relating to or characterized by several cultures equals beliefs, languages, customs, traditions, etc.
Examples:
multicultural society, multicultural education. The school is known for its multicultural student body.
Atone.
To make amends or reparations for wrongdoing or an offense.
Examples:
atone for your sins, atone for wrongdoing. He tried to atone for his mistake by apologizing and making it right.
Catastrophic.
Extremely harmful, causing physical or financial destruction.
Examples:
victim of catastrophic injuries, catastrophic climate change. The extinction rate of aquatic animals was catastrophic.
Hysteria.
A state of extreme excitement, fear, or anger that cannot be controlled.
Examples:
global warming hysteria, anxiety hysteria. There was mass hysteria when the team won a championship.